It was a combination of things. I mean, we knew that we weren't playing our best, and it was a lot of mental stuff. A lot of question marks. We're making a move, not really sure about it, hesitating, and not trusting ourselves, not trusting our teammates. And our seniors really, had a lot to say in the huddle. We kind of talked about it, and one thing, we talked. We missed a ton of serves. I was like, look, we're not a team that misses a ton of serves. We don't need to worry about it. Just go and do your normal serve. It's going to go in. We're going to be fine. But in terms of the question marks, we need to step it up and, do as opposed to think about should I do. Periods, exclamation points, no more question marks. And, a couple of our seniors, Mary Martin on our team, had a lot to say in the huddle. And, she finished and basically was just like, yeah, that's what I was going to say. And I think sometimes, at this point, we got some seniors who've been there a long time. They know what it takes. Sometimes that's what they need to hear, not me saying the same thing I always say, but, one of their teammates telling them what needs to happen. Tactically, we did make a couple little adjustments. We kind of moved Mary Donahue around a little bit. Something we've been working on recently in practice, trying to kind of change up what we're doing there. I think, she's been in the conference a long time. People have got plenty of film and senior play plenty of times. And so moving her around, trying some different things, really got her back on track. And that was pretty big for us. Yeah, she's been playing great lately. Ever since we sort of switched to a front row setter half the time system, she's doing a great job there, especially on those slides. I mean, she's killing the ball really well. And I think, she converted at a ridiculously high rate tonight, something you just don't see in this conference, never mind in the playoffs. I mean, to get, I think it was 16 kills on only 19 sets, that doesn't happen. Even, league all-stars don't do that. And she really played great today. I mean, this was a real coming out for her in the biggest moment to play her best game. She's always been really a solid blocker for us and, kind of someone that can score once in a while. But today, she was feeling it, and our setters got her the ball. It was really cool. I mean, every team is kind of different. As much as we had some success last year, I think, we became kind of a prisoner to that at the beginning of this season, and we had to sort of let go of last year. And I think when things got tough, sometimes this year we started to say, why aren't we doing better? Why aren't we scoring here? We shouldn't be playing this bad. And I think, we kind of got together and talked it over and said, maybe we just need to let go of what we've done in the past and be the people that are in the gym right now. And the people who are here today are the people we have to depend on. And I think playing that tough schedule, when you get in those tough situations, you've been there before, and now you can win when you're down, and you can lose a set and still win the match. And I think, dropping a set tonight, I mean, that's not how we drew it up. We wouldn't want to lose a set tonight. But I think from a mental perspective, to play, not so great, and to see what happens in the playoffs when you don't bring your absolute best game, what can happen. But then to see that, you don't need a superhuman effort to come back and win. You just need to execute and do what you're capable of doing. And I think that's going to give us a little more confidence and faith when we hit some inevitable bumps in the road going forward. Well, MIT is a great team, and what we saw when they came here a few weeks ago was not what we're going to see on Saturday. They just had a rough night that night, and it wasn't like we were just dominating them. We were so much better. That's not the case. I mean, they had a rough night, and there were, rough patches where they were right there and ready to take a stretch, and, they'd miss a serve or just something random, unlucky would happen. And so we're not going to get that MIT on Saturday. But, by the same token, I mean, we've played a lot of games in the MIT gym this year. Playing 2 different tournaments at MIT, it's not like we're going home, but it's a lot different than going out to Springfield or going down to Coast Guard or something, It's, a place we've been in before, and maybe we haven't won all our matches there, but it'll be okay. And, we know what MIT is going to do. They're a really good team, and they have great players, and it's going to come down to which team executes their own game the best, I think.